Tony Stark, otherwise known as the Invincible Iron Man. Not so invincible anymore, are we, Stark? I know what happened in California. How you and your little superhero squad failed. How you are essentially responsible for the deaths of thousands of innocent souls, as well as your friend and my ally, Captain America. He was more of a leader than you ever hoped to be, Stark. You are no hero. You are just a little boy with Daddy's money. But that's all gone now, isn't it? Not only can you not buy redemption, you can't seem to buy back your namesake company from your competitors. It's sad, really, for I actually agree with AIM on your fate. You are much more pathetic alive. Dr. Bruce Banner. Some friend you turned out to be, huh? Imagine joining up with multiple other heroes for years, protecting the world from threats, only to throw all of them under the bus when times got just a little too rough. Or were you just trying to woo that one woman named Monica? Oh, that really worked out in the end, didn't it? Big guy. Oh, what? Did I touch a nerve about your little so-called curse? Banner, you do not know what a true curse is, nor do you truly understand what pain is. Imagine all of your skin being melted off in an instant by fires achieving temperatures that your mind can't fathom. That is pain. And I want you to know this as well, Banner. No matter how angry you get, it will not be enough to stop me if you ever piss me off. Vengeance has a name, Green Destroyer, and you will know it as the Ghost Rider. Thor, Odin's son, the god of thunder to a select group of mortals, a hero to most, but most gods I've met seem to be just like you. Arrogant, judgmental, and most importantly, guilty. Oh yes, Odin's son, your guilt is immeasurable. Not only for the people you failed to save, but for your friend, Captain America. I thought heroes like you were supposed to save their friends. But that's not even the worst part. Because of your failure, you quit. Like a little baby. When the going got a little rough for the god of thunder, he gave up. My sister was killed by my mortal enemy. I was once used as a pawn in a coup against heaven. I've had the rider exorcised from me at least twice. But I am still here, protecting innocent lives, as is my mission. Even gods must answer for their sins, Odin's son. And I seem to recall telling you something a long time ago. If you weren't going to deal with Loki, I would. Natasha Romanoff, the infamous Black Widow originating from Russia. It's funny. I half expected you to have a Russian accent, but I suppose that might be because you defected from Russia long ago, did you not? Just because you did does not mean that your previous actions are to go forgotten. Much like Miss Bishop knows, I can sense your sins, Romanoff. The amount of guilt you harbor inside of you is quite astounding. Helping Miss Kamala Khan seems to make you believe that doing so will make everyone forget what you once were. Some people do not forget so easily, Natasha. Especially me. By the way, how is your relationship going with Mr. Barton? Or is that yet another victim of your inability to trust anyone? Yes, Natasha, I know about that too. It's not the only secret of yours I know either. I leave you with these 5 words. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Captain America. You thought I would never find out about what you did on the Chimera. While your actions were noble, they still caused the destruction of most of San Francisco, and indirectly the creation of the Inhumans of your universe. But even that isn't your biggest regret, is it, Mr. Rogers? Other than being so technologically inept, I'm surprised you can even handle a simple calculator. Do you happen to know a certain James Barnes? He was your sidekick originally, wasn't he? And you left him to die in an explosion. Wow. What a champion of the people you turned out to be. You have America's hand shoved so far up your ass sometimes, I'm astounded it hasn't shaken hands with your dentist. But, despite all of that, your recent actions have showed me you are still noble. Your friend Bucky has forgiven you, and therefore, I feel that I should as well. If you ever need me, just give me a call. Clint Barton. An Avenger I do not know much about. Other than that, you are the only member of your immediate family still alive. My condolences. And that you are the original Hawkeye. Again, my condolences. Imagine being in a room with superpowered individuals, and you bring a bow and arrow. You were trained by the man now operating as the swordsman, correct? I don't like that, Barton. Why did you not stop him? You were one of his most favored protégés. Oh, wait a minute. Is this why you are so protective of Miss Bishop? You want to show the world that you aren't like the swordsman. While I admire your intentions, you and your protégé also seem to endanger lives, specifically your own teammates. You and Miss Bishop seem to be on the no-fly list. But I can forgive all of that, as your crimes are not as heinous as others. Except for one. You really expect to be taken seriously, walking around with what the kids call that yee-yee ass haircut. My man, you are out here looking like the default character on every video game RPG ever made. Perhaps try a toupee. Catherine Bishop, or as you are more commonly known, Lady Hawkeye. What? Oh, right. You want to make a name for yourself, don't you? One that's not associated with Clint Barton. And you believed that joining that failed superhero squad was the way to do it. A novel idea. Good plan. I know of your past accomplishments. Your awards in both archery and gymnastics are something to be proud of. But maybe if you wanted to be different from your mentor, perhaps copying his entire shtick wasn't the best move. Although, there is something else, isn't there? I know about that violent incident, Catherine. I know what you did. The innocents you hurt. The lives and dreams you ruined. Is that why you wanted to join the Avengers? To redeem yourself? Or were you still running from your past mistakes? Here's the thing. The past always catches you, Miss Bishop. Unfortunately for you, something faster is coming. And that something is me. Hello, Mr. Bucky Barnes. You thought I forgot about you, didn't you? You thought wrong. Of all the people on this team, you are the one I would hesitate to call a hero. I know what you are thinking, and yes, that is true. I myself have been brainwashed on multiple occasions as well. I have dispatched many innocent souls in the service of a higher power, similarly to you and your missions for AIM. We are not so different, you and I, Mr. Barnes. Except for the fact that your body count far surpasses mine. And that is something that I will hold over your head for the rest of your life, Mr. Barnes. No matter how often you try to redeem yourself. The pain does not go away. You and I can never return to being the men we once were. We can't change what we've done, but we can change the future. A word of advice for you. Keep on the path of redemption. Because if I ever get wind of you hurting another innocent soul, you better become a religious man. As in, start praying. A lot. Spider-Man. Oh, what? You believed since we collaborated in other universes, that means you are immune to my words. How very wrong you are, Mr. Parker. The good news for you is, you do not harbor any dark secrets like both Romanoff and Bishop do. You are not arrogant like Stark and Odin's son, or prone to violent outbursts like Banner. But the guilt you harbor is immense. It's not healthy for you to keep that all bottled up. I would know. I will, however, comment mostly on your fighting ability this time. What happened? I've been told you are incredibly agile, and that is not at all what I am witnessing. You resemble a failed gymnast who dressed up like Spider-Man for a child's birthday party. Like, what is that outfit, my man? Also, can you explain to me how you are web-swinging on absolutely nothing? Is there a Spidey drone in the sky following you everywhere? Oh, wait. There is no way you can afford that, can you? Just like how you can't afford being ignored for one more day.